Salute that shit. Now, last news story. Something I want to talk about briefly. Like I was just saying about the Kamala Harris shit, man. This is how I express myself. On my show, my website, melanatedfathers.com. If you haven't been to the website, go to the website as soon as possible. News stories on there, book of the month on there, history matters on there where we talk about different people from history. We have a community forum section that highlights different people in black society that speak truth to power. Some of it you agree with, some of it you may not agree with, but it's all made to make you think. So go to the website, check that out. But online, I've seen a lot of people up in arms about the Kamala Harris pick, right? And to a degree, I think it's a good thing. People are talking, people are concerned, right? But look, family, let me lay it out for you. This is my opinion about a presidential race. Like I just said, Biden is full of shit. Can we agree? People want to get into the intricacies of some policies here, some policies there. My thing with a presidential election or any type of election, I'm black. I'm a melanated person. That's my concern. You have to tell me what you're going to do for me. People say all the time, presidents don't do shit for people specifically. Bullshit. Bullshit. Our black president, Obama, did shit for gay people, did shit for immigrants. Come on. If you want to do shit for somebody specifically, you can. So I don't want to hear that shit. So if you're a presidential candidate, it's simple for me. What's your black agenda? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Now, of course, when you vote for somebody, you have to apply an amount of trust. You have to almost trust that they're going to do the right thing. And like people say, you got to hold their feet to the fire and all this shit. But the presidential race to me is nothing but political theater, family. So whether Kamala Harris and another thing, people are like, you know, give her a chance. What kind of black person y'all want? I mean, you don't like her, you don't like Cardi B, you don't like, I'm hearing all this different shit. Well, how about people are just leery of politicians? Shouldn't we be? Wasn't she just going at Biden's neck, right? What kind of fuckery is all this? Wasn't she just going at Biden's neck when she was going to be the running mate, right? Oh, he's racist, he's this, he's that. Now you with him? So who are we to believe, right? That's why me personally, but my whole point of talking about this, because I don't give a fuck about Kamala Harris like that. Is she black? Is she not black? I don't think she cares about us. Has she shown it, right? She's actually shown when she's had to me, if we doing the black first thing, because that's how I don't give a fuck what position you hold in America, it should be black first. So I'm not going to institute a policy to arrest parents when I know the parents that may get arrested from this truancy shit are black people. If I'm aware of that, I'm going to say, nah, let me think of a different way to do it. I know it may affect my people adversely, so I'm just not going to do that. She don't think like that, right? And her husband's white. Now, do I think you can't be married to someone outside of your race and still be revolutionary? No, I don't think that. You can, in my opinion. But we got to look at her track record. It's not like she's been riding for us and, oh yeah, she has a white husband. No, she has a white husband and she just seems to be a regular politician who does what she needs to do to get herself ahead. Stepping on whoever she got to step on. Right? So whether or not, whatever about her, who gives a shit? Because she can be the vice president, cool. The actual president's a piece of shit. Joe Biden is an old man who's come out publicly and said negative shit about us on a number of occasions. We're not diverse. There's the Mexican population, all this bullshit. Try to come out and then clean it up. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. What he did in the 90s, come on, man. These politicians do whatever they need to do at the moment to benefit their political careers. And a lot of times, the people at the bottom of the totem pole, which is black people, which is poor people, they get the brunt of all of this mistreatment. So if I seen you mistreat me, wouldn't I be a fool to give you a chance again, right? Ain't that what we tell battered women, right? How do we console a woman that's gotten her ass kicked? Do we say go back? Does anybody ever recommend that? If your friend, your mom, your cousin, a female you love, he just whooped my ass. He's been whooping my ass for the past few years. But now it's coming up again, and I'm considering, should I marry him? Right? Let's say the marriage is the new election, right? Are you going to tell him, yeah, marry him? Don't worry about him whooping your ass, but I just heard him say something, and he sounded like he's going to do you better. No, that's not logical. Why do we remove logic when it comes to the political landscape? Why do we remove logic? And another thing, I'm hopeful that all of you, and hear me well, who are online debating whether or not Kamala Harris is going to win, debating whether or not she's a good pick, I hope you're actually doing shit yourself, see? Because to me, and this is just my opinion, family, if you're an adult who cast a vote and then go to work and just work every day, you ain't doing shit for your community, you're not in your community volunteering, you're not in your community supporting black businesses, you're not going to the PTA meetings, you're not going to when different black people come to your city and talk, you're not doing anything for your community or in your community. To me, you ain't really got a voice anyway. Just casting your ballot and voting, that's a small piece of the puzzle, family. So what are you saying? You online talking about fuck Kamala Harris, y'all should give her a chance. What are you saying? Are you saying you want change? Right? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying you want your people to do better? Like, what's your goddamn point? If that's your point, start doing the shit yourself. Can't you start yourself? Isn't there an underprivileged community in your city right now that needs help somehow? Where the kids need food, backpack, mentors? Don't they? Right now, today? Are you doing that? Because I respect you a little more if you're putting your feet to the ground and you're helping your community in some particular way. And then you say, hey, look, this election's coming up. We got to get this shit right. Boom, 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 boom. I get that. But if you don't do shit for the black community anyway, what the fuck do you care about who's president? What do you care about who's president? And again, I'm simple. I want a black agenda. Tell me what you're going to do for people who look like me. Period. Period. Reparations, better schools, business loans, right? You think it's a coincidence that all the liquor stores I've ever been at is owned by fucking Asians or Arabs? Excuse me, you think they're just smarter than me? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? That they're just smarter than me? That they come here and get 7-Elevens because they just hustling, right? They come here with hella money, right? Is that what it is? Fuck no. They get loans and benefits and set-asides before we do. Period. I'm not gonna talk down to my people and think we just ain't applying for loans or we're not capable to run a fucking liquor store. No. So in this country, we don't get treated too fairly. So who's gonna fix that? Who's gonna fix that? Who's gonna fix that? And another thing, I don't know Kamala Harris. I don't do the shit where I take a black person or a person that's black, that got black in them, and just chop them down like that. I'm just looking at logic. Sometimes, family, and this is what I think. If a person has black skin, like Kamala, like Obama, what matters the most is their experience here in America. That's why sometimes when a black person sees another black person who's not from America, maybe you're originally from Haiti, maybe you're from Jamaica, Barbados, all of these different places, sometimes if you don't have the black American experience, you won't have empathy for black Americans. See? Sometimes people who are non-black, or I'm sorry, people who are black coming from other countries or other continents, they get here and for whatever reason look at us through the eyes of racist white people. This is facts. So when people question a Kamala Harris or a Obama, shouldn't they? Right? Isn't that critically thinking? Are we supposed to just go along with whatever the fuck we see? Right? So I'm with all of it. Critique her. Try to get some clarity on what she stands for. Because it looks like she's going to do whatever she needs to do to appease the people in her circle. She's going to do whatever she needs to do to appease the police unions. So what does that mean? That means we're not going to get shit. Right? So critique her, critique Joe Biden. But at the end of the day, this shit should upset you to the point where you want to do something for your community. So that's the question. What are you doing? You gonna start volunteering tomorrow? Huh? You gonna read up on some history so you can teach it to some kids? Huh? You gonna go somewhere and start feeding some homeless? What the fuck are you gonna do besides on the internet talking about it? Fuck talking about it. I communicate this way. I don't want to get into long diatribes with my fingertips. Shit's kind of feminine to me. I don't want to be typing hella angry shit. No, let's talk. Anybody that want to come on my platform and speak to me, we can speak about it. Any other forms that I've created,